Yo, so if you're a millennial, you're in college, you just graduated college, and you are about to graduate and go into the real world, I can almost guarantee you that you're going to need to be renting, not purchasing a home. So I'm going to talk about what are some ways you can rent and rent healthy and wise. Keep it locked. I'll be right back after this intro. All right, so let's jump straight into it. Here's the number one tip that I really want to start off with. I want you to have a budget. You see, I teach that you need to live below 25% of your take-home pay, okay? So say for an example, rough numbers, if you're making $100, this means your rent should be right around $25, all right? Now, we know you can't rent nothing for $25. I'm just giving you an example of what that would be. If you could find something that's around 18%, there's nothing wrong with doing that. Now, when it comes to your budget, it also means that you may need a roommate, which leads into number 2. I have no problem at all with you having a roommate, but I want you to make wise decisions when choosing a roommate, okay? Stay away from Craigslist. I want you to ask some friends. I want you to ask some family, maybe a cousin or something like that. Anytime you can get a good referral from someone, like say, you know what, I vouch for this individual, they're a solid individual, that's good. If you really want to stay and live below your means, maybe having a roommate is good. Let's talk about number 3, location. This particular apartment complex is literally right across the street from Ramsey Solutions headquarters, where I have an opportunity to work at. This is very convenient. Whoever lives in this building can walk right across the street, won't have to spend gas money, doesn't have to catch the bus. They can walk right across the street to the location as far as into their job. That may be a good option for you. Look at the traffic. Are you going against traffic or are you going with traffic during traffic time? Weigh out all of those options. Consider the size. Now, if you're young, if you're 22, 23, 24, and you're single, you don't need a 1,500 square foot apartment with 2-3 bedrooms. No, you need a 1 bedroom. You know what? You can even get away with a loft, something right around, let's say, 600 or 700 square feet. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Again, I want you to live below your means. Make sure you have a nice, firm, solid budget, all right? Number 5, I want you to use the internet. The internet has great options. You can say, hey, you know what? I'm looking for a roommate, or hey, I'm looking for this square footage, or hey, I'm looking for something this close to my job. Google it, as in anyone would say. The last one is very, very important that I think a lot of millennials do not talk about and do not hear. I want you to get renter's insurance, okay? I want you to be prepared for if an emergency comes. I've never had to use my renter's insurance, but if life happens, if something happens, you will be covered with renter's insurance. So what I'm gonna do is put a link below and you can check out Xander's Insurance and they will give you some great renter's insurance options. Now, here's the truth. Renter's insurance is not expensive. It may cost you like 20, 30, 40 bucks a year, depending on the square footage and depending on how much assets you have in your house, but it's really not expensive. And at the end of the day, it is worth it because you have that peace of mind. Have a budget. There's nothing wrong with a roommate. Consider the location, consider the size. Use the internet and get renter's insurance, all right? Thank you all so much for rocking with your boy Anthony ONeal, and I'm see you on the next video. Peace.